anti-climb plate on the top. You saw that, and I didn't like the look of it. But then when I watched, we had people testing. We had mountain climbers actually testing, and they were not able to get over the anti-climb plate. So I said, all right, I guess we're going to put it on. And then we put a anti-climb plate on the top. You saw that, and I didn't like the look of it. But then when I watched, we had people testing.
I've got this Trump on at the moment.
And they were not able to get over the anti-climb plate. So I said, all right, we're going to put it on.
I need to pause all that because I'm live right now. So, okay, so there's something obviously going on because so a few years ago there was a lot of news and speculation in the spiritual realms, talking about disclosure, and also talking about that this disclosure thing that was going to happen was going to be something that we did not expect to happen. You know, it's going to be something something really strange or abnormal that we would never anticipate. Well, now initially I just wiped it all off. I just basically said it's bullshit, right? Because we all heard the stories about fake alien invasions, right? Well, not all of us, but people who are paying attention, people who are actually opening their eyes and doing research instead of just sitting in front of a TV all day long and soaking up all the bullshit, which is what a lot of people do. Anyway, so let me cut to the chase a little bit, because I mean, right, so initially I thought, wow, this is all just a fake alien invasion thing, right? Just that, nothing else. But then I started thinking about this, and there's definitely more going on than that, because if there wasn't, it would be all over the news. I mean, all over world news. It would be in the mainstream media. But I was talking to somebody who works in a local shop, and I was mentioning about it, and she said, you haven't heard nothing about it. And I thought, huh? Well, if this was really a fake alien invasion, it would be all over the mainstream news, because they love to propagate this sort of thing. They love to spread fear and propaganda. And because she didn't know, and a few other people don't know anything about it, I started to think, hang on a minute, if they're not investing in this propaganda, then there must be something going on that they don't want us to know about, because usually they always do that. They try to hide what's in plain sight and cover it up with something else, right? So I had to clean my glasses. Couldn't see a damn thing. Anyway, so there's more than just one set of things going on here. There's initially I thought it was just military. But then other things are happening. There's missing expended radioactive material that's gone missing. Hang on a minute, that stuff doesn't easily disappear. So, that's well guarded material. So that happened at the beginning of December, and we were told that there would be something, and I had it feeling in my bones that there was something that's going to happen this year, and there was people saying that there was going to be an event that happens at the back end of this year, and that event is right now. So I'm starting to try to put some pieces together, if you know what I mean. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, you know. You got to try and connect the dots, you know. And I thought, hang on a minute. Right, so if the mainstream media doesn't want to propagate this all over everywhere, even though Philadelphia, it's all over the news there because it's right in their faces, they can't ignore it, it's right there in front of them. So it's going crazy over in America right now. Philadelphia is absolutely, the skies are full of these things. So why is it, and China as well, it's happening in China as well, of all places. And apparently thousands of these things have just fallen out of the sky and crashed and caused mayhem. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, why? What's going on? There's something else going on here, right? Because normally you can create more fear of the threat of something that's going to happen than actually doing it. You know what I mean? Normally when something's hovering over your head and you're afraid it's going to land on you, that's when the fear intensifies more. But once things start falling out of the sky, you kind of adjust to it, you acclimate to it, and you just basically take cover and you acclimate. Mind you, during the Second World War, when the bombs were dropping, people were more terrified of the bombs landing on their house than they were when the actual bombs started falling, because when they started falling, they knew that they were falling and they knew they had to go into the underground and into the tunnels where they were protected in the bunkers. Well, once you're there, you think, oh, okay, it's over now, we can come out, sort of thing. But when you don't know when it's going to hit, that's when people get more terrified. So there's something wrong with this. There was something wrong with this scenario, this whole scenario. These people that play these horrible scare things on us, they would not preemptively move this along so quickly unless something else was going on, like there's counter forces going on. There's a counter force going on. I mean, there's a battle going on between two other entities. We're kind of caught in the middle of it. So that's what's going on. But is it extraterrestrials fighting against good guys? Or, well, I won't call them good guys, but is it extraterrestrial good guys then fighting against bad guys, earthbound bad guys? We don't know. We don't know which way is which, do we? But there's definitely more going on than what meets the eye. I mean, as I say, initially I thought this was this is just nearly fake alien invasion, whatever. Maybe that's what they're going to try and say. Maybe that's what they're going to try and pull over on this. Maybe they're going to twist it into that when it's something else. Because it's easy to do that. If there's accidents and if they're actually trying to shoot these craft down, don't matter who it is that's flying these things. If these things come crashing down, somebody has to be blamed for it. So who are they going to blame? Are they going to blame China? Are they going to blame the Russians? Are they going to blame aliens? I don't know. There's such a lot going on right now. We just don't really know. It's just a mess, right? But there's definitely more going on than what I originally thought. It's difficult to put it into perspective, but when I look back at what was said in some of the spiritual stuff a few years ago, there was messages from Matthew about disclosure. There was also messages from Galactic Federation of Light, and there was messages, all these different groups, right, all saying that disclosure was coming. Disclosure as in awakening, that we were going to meet our space brothers and sisters and we were going to, everyone was going to unite basically under the same umbrella because of this event, right? I'm not saying it's this event, but it looks like it is this event. But whatever's going on right now, it doesn't seem to be going according to what they wanted, because when things start falling out of the sky, there's a lot of what's the word, collateral damage, you know, innocent people getting injured, and when that happens, then things can go a little bit negative. I mean, negative as in, oh, we're being attacked, sort of thing. So it's always that, isn't it? Oh, we're under attack. No, you shot the bloody things down, sort of thing. If you hadn't shot them down, we wouldn't have been hit, you know, sort of thing. So if that's what's going on, then, and Trump says shut them down. President Trump in America, I know he said the snooker pledge. What the hell? President Trump in America said shoot the bloody things down, right? Yeah, that's probably not a good idea if they're over a city and they're the size of an SUV. Yeah, that's a bit stupid. Don't shoot the bloody things down when they're over a city. For crying out loud, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who they're going to land on, or smash into, rather. You know, that's a bit careless. That's a little bit dangerous. Very dangerous, actually, because you don't know what kind of energy sources they've got on them. You don't know if they're powered by nuclear, what, yeah. Because these things apparently can stay up for hours and hours. So they must have a pretty hefty power supply. Well, imagine if they've got these gigantic, if they're earthbound ships and they've got these gigantic batteries running them. You don't want freaking heavy lead batteries falling on your head. I'm not saying they're lead batteries, but if they were, they'd be damn heavy. They'd be too heavy to get off the ground, wouldn't they? So there must be something else. There must be nuclear or freaking God knows what. But when this material, it was in the news. They're just talking. There was another video I've just been watching. Actually, I'll try and stick the video links in the end of the description, because you can go and look at them, right? But when this freaking nuclear material goes missing, I'm thinking, I wonder if they're using that as a power source to power these drones. Maybe that's what it is. Makes sense. If they're using some sort of nuclear battery or something, you know? Anyway, I'm speculating. I know I haven't been doing many videos lately. It's just that I've been chilling out with my second life, and I thought I'd do a little bit of thoughts for the day, whatever's going on right now, because it really is kind of curious. It's very interesting, but at the same time, I'm not scared about it, because you know, I don't let this stuff get to you, because it's a mystery, okay, but I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to find out what it's all about. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, when 9/11 happened, we never really found out the truth about that, did we? But this could be, or it could turn into something just as big as 9/11. Well, pretty sure it will do, because it's about taking away more of our freedom, isn't it? Because they're going to say, oh, you can't fly hobbyists and that. You're not allowed to fly your drones anymore, because we've got this issue with these drones flying out of the sky and hurting people, and we don't want you to be. Oh, you might be one of these people that's doing it. Oh, yeah, right. So I'm going to fly my SUV-sized drone over the White House. Very funny. I can't even afford to buy one that's fitting the palm of my hand. Right. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, I'll stick some links in the description. You could go and have a look later on, because yeah, just in case you don't know what's going on with it. But even Geeks Barn has been talking about this. To do with, he's the one that talks about conventional DJI drones that hobbyists fly, and as well as businesses for doing aerial surveillance, you know, to do with, anyway, you know. So anyway, I'm going to stick those links in afterwards. You'll have to wait a while because it takes a while for this thing to process, but anyway else. Honestly, it's crazy what's going on right now. It's bonkers. So there's probably more than one faction going on. I mean, there could be alien stuff going on, and there could be ground-based Earth type stuff going on with the drones. There might be two lots of drones for all I know. There could be aliens and human drones going up there. I don't know. But there's got to be countermeasures, and if you have countermeasures, you need something that's equivalent. That, yeah, you know what I mean. So if you send, let's say, a Russian jet comes into our airspace, you don't send out a Russian battleship, as in seafaring, do you? You send another aircraft to match it. You know what I mean? Well, this is what I'm saying. So maybe we've got drones up there and there's other people got drones up there. I don't know, but it's definitely getting really interesting. I was trying to ignore it at first. A few days ago I thought, oh god, I'm just going to ignore this. But then I saw this other news tonight and I thought, what? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. And this other stuff gone missing from a truck. Yeah, it's getting a little bit interesting now. Anyway, right. Probably been talking to myself. Oh no, it's definitely working, I think. See you later, bye.